everyone, this is Kevin from Daily Esports, bringing you another UFS unboxing video. Just a few weeks ago, UFS had the release of its newest set, Soul Calibur 6, based off the hit video game, the return of the Soul Calibur franchise to the Universal Fighting System card game. For those who remember way back in the day, before Jasco even had the game, UFS had a Soul Calibur set based on Soul Calibur 3, and just like A Tale of Souls and Swords, history repeats itself again, and Soul Calibur is back with UFS. So, we are going to be unboxing 2 boxes of Soul Calibur 6. That's 24 packs per box. That is 48 packs altogether that we'll be opening today, so we can give you a little sneak peek at what lies in store. So, make sure to watch the last video at the very end to find out about our latest contest and how you could win some sweet UFS swag. So, we are going to start off by opening our first box. Got the boy Mitsurugi on the front, one of my favorite characters. Personally, I always alternate between Mitsurugi and Nightmare, which I guess means I'm an edgy weeb. Alright, so let's open this bad boy up. Remember, kids, don't use this without parental supervision. Adults, do whatever you want, I don't care. Allowed to say that? Whatever. Alright, so we're opening it up. And just like with every other UFS set that we have opened on this channel, on this website rather, we have a box topper card. And for Soul Calibur 6, the box topper is that annoying boss from Soul Calibur 6 as well. Represented here by an extremely good card. So good, in fact, he was banned from draft play when this set was first released. So, he is standard character stuff, 6 control, 6 difficulty, plus 0 mid-block. He is a 6-hander with 31 health, so he's a beefy boy. And his effects are enhance your attack. Your opponent discards the top 3 cards of their deck. If no attacks were discarded this way, draw 1 card, and your opponent discards 5 cards from the top of their deck. So that is a potential 8 cards they have to mill off the top. And the second ability is E, commit 1 foundation. Your opponent discards, the top 3 cards of their deck. If all of those cards share the same control, this attack gets plus 6 or minus 6 damage. So, that. Obviously, I don't have to go into why that character is so good. He is a mill machine. And his second ability, honestly, I don't even care if the attack gets the buff or not. I just want you to mill 3 cards from the top of your deck. The attack bonus is just icing on the cake. So, we have 12 packs on the left and 12 packs on the right. We can see this really nice booster artwork of the waifu Taki. Looking good as always in this sweet pink Sakura-themed booster pack. Really like the work Jasco has been doing with the actual design of their booster pack. These look really nice. Very fits the Japanese aesthetic of the character. Let's open up our first pack and see what we get. Okay. Alright, remember, we always get at least 1 rare or, if we're lucky, ultra rare card per booster pack. So we're going to break it up and show you the shiny that we got when it comes up in the pack and everything else we got. First off, we have Burning with Revenge, a Maxi Foundation. Yeah, let's go ahead and read it. Why not? Is a 2 check with 5, 2 difficulty, 5 control, plus 3 mid-block. It's alright. After this card is committed due to a stun ability, which there's a lot of in this set, especially with characters like Maxi and Mitsurugi, ready one of your other foundations. Enhance, card pool. Your attack gets plus 2 damage. You may add this card to your staging area face down committed. We have an action. Soul Calibur has a lot of actions in this set. We have Trick Ya, featuring Zhanghua. 3 difficulty, 5 control. Plus 3 mid-block. Weapon action. R, remove. After your opponent plays an attack with a printed damage that is greater than or equal to your current vitality, ready up to 5 cards in your staging area. Whew, that's really good. A little hard to pull off, but if you can, that's probably going to end the game right there, especially if it's, third, fourth, or higher turn. And then we have Enhanced Remove. Your attack with printed damage of 3 gets +3 damage and gains stun 3. And of course, all of Zhonghhua's attacks have, you guessed it, 3 damage. Next up, we have My Resolve Will Never Falter. A action with Sophitia. E Remove. This attack gets -1 damage and may not receive damage bonuses for the rest of the enhanced step. R Remove. After an attack deals less than its printed damage, commit 2 of your opponent's foundations. So, great for whittling down your opponent's attack that they keep beefing up. Our Shiny is a rare action with Maxi, the dandy of the seas, called Let's Cut Loose. E Remove. Add 1 foundation from your discard pile to your hand, or from your card pool to your staging area, draw 1 card. Pretty nice. Next up, we have a Zasalamel Foundation, Banished and Broken. 2 difficulty, 6 control, +3 mid-block. This foundation cannot be destroyed by your opponent's effects. Always good, and there's quite a few of those effects in this set. Make a 5 check. Response. After any number of foundations leave your staging area due to your opponent's effect, your opponent loses 2 vitality. Enhance, commit, your reversal attack gets +2 damage. So this is clearly punishing your opponent for messing with your staging area. Next, we have the Azure Nightmare, a Nightmare Foundation. 1 difficulty, 6 control, good spam foundation, +3 high defense, +3 high block, sorry. Effects on this card cannot reduce your opponent to 0 vitality. After this card is discarded, your opponent loses 1 vitality. After this card is committed due to your opponent's stun ability, that's very specific, your opponent loses 2 vitality. Once per turn, discard 1 card, ready this foundation, playable when committed. Next we have, Dandy of the Seas, very maxi heavy pack right off the bat. 1 difficulty, 5 control, +2 high block. E, card pool. This attack gets +1 or -1 damage. If this attack has Fury, you may add this card to your staging area face down committed. Next, we have the first of many we're going to see, which are a little, we have Fog Blanket, featuring Ivy and Taki, respecting each other's core values. 4 difficulty, 3 control, +2 mid-block, 3 mid for 3 damage. Kick, reversal, stun 2, combo, 3 speed. Combo E. Lose 2 vitality, discard 1 card from your card pool, and draw 1 card. E. This attack gets +1 damage for each card that has left either card pool this combat phase. We have Orphaned Alchemist, a Ivy Foundation. Ivy, you look so sad. 1 difficulty, 6 control, +2 low block. E. Flip, reveal the top card of your deck. R. Flip. After your opponent plays a non-character ability that causes 1 or more cards to leave your deck or discard pile, cancel it, you may draw 1 card. Good against that Nightmare card we saw earlier. I'm sorry, good against Aswell in general. Next, and then finally we have Crimson Vortex, Nightmare Attack. 5 difficulty, 3 control, +1 high block, 3 mid for 6 damage. E, Weapon Combo, high attack. Discard 1 momentum, discard 1 card, add 1 action card from your discard pile to your hand. Combo E, if this attack is completely blocked, your opponent discards the top 6 cards of their deck. They lose 1 vitality for each attack card discarded this way. Alright, moving on to our second pack. Don't worry, I'm not going to read the same cards over and over again. Once you've already seen the card, we'll just skip right by it. Savvy? We have A Dad's Great Cheers. I don't know. A Dad? Who's Dad? I don't know. Zasalamel Attack. 4 difficulty, 3 control, +3 mid-block, 3 speed, low for 3, powerful 3, reversal weapon. E, opponent's turn. If this attack is not blocked, your opponent destroys 1 ready foundation. We have Focus and Release with some cool Taki art on it. Another action. 2 difficulty, 6 control, plus 1 high block. That's really good. Fury. F, remove. Discard 1 card from your card pool. R, remove. After you are dealt damage, discard 1 card from both players' card pools. Your opponent's next attack gets -3 damage. We have Pure and Holy Warrior, a Sophitia Foundation. There you go. That's also the artwork that's on the Soul Calibur sleeves that were given out earlier in the year at Nationals, I believe. R, 2 difficulty, 5 control, plus 3 low block. R, discard pile, remove. After you check this card, gain 2 vitality. That's nice. E, flip. If you are at maximum vitality, this attack gets +2 or -4 speed. If it is blocked, your opponent commits 1 foundation. And the one thing you got to be careful about in this set, because there's still a lot of cards that mess with your opponent's staging area, but there's a lot of cards that punish your opponent for messing with your staging area, as we saw earlier. Now, a card like this says your opponent chooses which card they commit. So, if you're a player with one of those nightmare cards or something that we saw earlier, I'm going to make sure you commit the one that does you some bad stuff. So keep that in mind with these kinds of effects. Whether you choose what they commit or they choose what they commit. That could determine if you put it in your deck or not. We have our shiny, rare, Wandering Pirate, a Maxi Foundation. Unique, so you can only have 1 in play of it at a time. After your opponent's combat phase begins, ready this foundation. R, twice per turn. After this foundation is readied or committed, ready 1 other foundation that has not been readied this combat phase, playable when committed. So we're going to have a lot of tapping and untapping going on over there. Redemption, Ivy attack, ranged weapon keywords, 3 difficulty, 3 control, plus 0 mid block, 3 high for 3 damage. If this attack is completely blocked, it still deals 1 damage. E, your next ranged or weapon attack gets +3 damage. Now that's something important to bring up for Soul Calibur, because you're going to notice a lot of effects work on your next attack or your next card, because this set, Jasco really wants to focus on building larger card pools and making turns last longer. They really want you to think about what you play and when you play it, and there's a lot of cards that encourage you to play more cards during a turn. It's a very interesting aspect. Next we have Reborn Grinder, a Siegfried attack, 4 difficulty, 3 control, 4 speed mid for 4 damage, charge, safe, slam, and weapon keywords. If your opponent has more face-down foundations than you do, this attack gets +2 damage. E, after this attack resolves, you may add it to your staging area face down. Your opponent may flip 1 foundation to cancel this effect. Then we have another Fog Blanket. Desperate for Redemption, a Siegfried Foundation. 1 difficulty, 5 control. Good spam foundation for Siegfried, +3 mid-block. After this card is added to your staging area, you may add 1 other foundation to your hand. E, commit, flip 1 foundation. Commit, flip, unflip 1 foundation. It's a little confusing. Your attack gets +2 damage. Your opponent may flip 1 foundation to cancel this effect. Next we have Ninja Outcast, a Taki Foundation. 2 difficulty, 5 control. R, discard 1 momentum. After your opponent plays an ability on a weapon card, cancel it. R, your turn, flip. After your opponent plays an attack, add it to their hand. Next we have one of my favorite attacks in the set, Dirty Bow. Dirty, dirty, dirty. A Keelik attack, 5 difficulty, 3 control, +1 low block, 4 speed low for 6, with the keywords Breaker 2, Safe, and Weapon. Destroy 1 foundation. Your next attack gets -2 difficulty and +2 damage. And once again, we have more stories from the draft event I went to at my friendly local game store, the Adventure Game Store, down in Davie, Florida, which will be hosting a PTC later this year in November. One of the fun things about UFS drafts is that you can stick as many copies of a card in your deck as you want, which leads to some crazy shenanigans, like somebody putting 10 Dirty Bows in their deck. Yeah. Alright, next pack we're going to open up. Defeating the Hanegashima, a Mitsurugi foundation. 2 difficulty 5 control plus 3 mid-block weapon. E commit, your stun or weapon attack gets plus 2 damage. E destroy, your attack gets plus 2 damage, playable while committed. You're going to see a lot of these kind of cards too, which commit and do an ability, and then flip it or remove it for another ability that's playable while committed. And you guessed it, I'm pretty sure all of Mitsurugi's attacks are stun or weapon. Obviously, a lot of cards are going to have the weapon keyword in this set because it's Soul Calibur. Duh. We have Suffer My Bloodlust, a Keelik action, showing him using his Soul Charge, the new mechanic in Soul Calibur 6. 4 difficulty 5 control, plus 1 high block. That's good. Fury keyword. R. After your safe or weapon attack resolves, add it to your hand, and lose vitality equal to its printed difficulty. Your next attack gets minus 2 difficulty and plus 2 damage. And this works really well with how Keelik's Soul Charge works in the game. For those who don't know, every character in Soul Calibur 6 has a meter, and they can use their Soul Charge once per match to power up their abilities. Keelik has a very special one where he basically goes Satsui no Hado, and all his attacks gain massive damage, but he continuously loses health. Every other character in the game, their damage goes up, but their meter slowly drains until they run out. Keelik is the opposite. He has infinite meter, but his health will go down slowly, or quickly, depending on how much health you have when he activates it. So it's the ultimate high risk, high reward, and Suffer My Bloodlust reflects that. I love it when Jasco uses the actual effects in the games to inform how the cards work in their game. Next we have Coiling Contempt, an Ivy Foundation. 2 difficulty 5 control, plus 3 mid-block. Breaker 2, weapon. E commit, reveal the top card of your deck. If the revealed card has the ranged or weapon keyword, which if you're running an Ivy deck, it more than likely will, this attack gets plus 3 or minus 2 damage. Desperation E. Remember, Desperation is when you're at half health or lower, and half numbers in this game round up, so don't forget that. Desperation E, ranged or weapon attack gets plus 1 damage. Our shiny is Guardian of the Spirit Sword, a Zasalamel foundation. Some cool artwork. 2 difficulty 5 control, plus 2 high block with the ally keyword. E, once per turn, this attack gets minus 2 speed. If it's a weapon attack, it gets minus 3 speed instead. E, flip, discard 1 card, add 1 asset card from your discard pile to your hand. And one thing you're going to notice, because hopefully we'll be pulling some later, is that every character has their weapon as an asset card in the game. Some are rare, some are ultra rare, like Nightmare with Soul Edge, but if you're running a Soul Calibur character, you are almost more than definitely going to want to play at least 2 of their weapon assets in the deck. So, we have another Fog Blanket, another Orphan Alchemist, another Crimson Vortex, one of my favorite cards from the draft, Lower Great Wall, a Zhonghua attack, 4 difficulty 3 control, plus 3 mid block, 4 speed mid for 3. Keywords are safe, stun 2, weapon, and combo 3 damage. And the effect is combo E, this attack gets plus 3 damage. Easy to see why that's good. We have another Desperate for Redemption. And we have last of the Ling Sheng Su. Apologies to any Chinese viewers if I butchered that. It is a Keelik Foundation, 2 difficulty 5 control, plus 2 mid block. E commit, gain 1 vitality, only playable if you have 6 or fewer foundations. E destroy, your safe attack gets plus 3 damage, playable when committed. Next pack. No Worthy Opponent, a Mitsurugi Foundation. That's another pack we opened up with a Mitsurugi Foundation right off the bat. 2 difficulty 5 control, plus 3 high block, weapon. E, flip, discard 1 card. This attack gets plus 1 or minus 1 damage. For each printed keyword on the discarded card, if you discarded a stun or weapon card, draw 1 card. Burning with Revenge. That same Maxi Foundation. Another Coiling Contempt. There we go. Our shiny is Imperial Guard, a Zhanghua Foundation, really good card. I pulled this one in the draft. 2 difficulty, 5 control, unique. Can only have one on the field, so usually for unique cards, you don't want to put more than one of it in your deck at a time. R, remove, Ready 1 Foundation. After your opponent's unblocked attack resolves, you may attempt to play one attack with a printed damage of 3 from your hand. And again, all of Zhanghua's attacks, 3 damage. Black Serpent, maxi attack. 4 difficulty, 3 control, +2 high block. 3 speed high for 4. Keywords are Fury, Stun 1, Weapon, and Combo Foundation. Combo E, this attack gets +2 damage for each foundation in your card pool. Next up, Sophitia Foundation, tasked by Hephaestus. Again, I believe that's how you pronounce that. 1 difficulty, 5 control, +2 mid-block. After you block a throw attack with this card, it deals 1 damage and your opponent commits 1 foundation. E, flip, if this attack's speed or damage is less than printed, gain 2 vitality. We have Skull Chopper, nightmare attack. 4 difficulty, 3 control, 2 speed high for 4 damage. Keywords are weapon and combo mid attack. You're going to notice a lot of combo attacks as well because it's mimicking the game where you have a lot of chain attacks with the weapons, like stuff like that. So going to be a lot of that in this set, which is cool. Again, it furthers the design philosophy of the set to play more attacks and play more cards in general. As I was saying, while this card is in your card pool, your opponent must lose 2 vitality as an additional cost to play action cards. There's a lot more action cards in this set than there were in previous sets. Combo E, lose 2 vitality. This attack gets +2 speed and +4 damage. Bleed yourself to make yourself stronger. Very nightmare thing to do. Next we have Malfestation, a Keelik Foundation. 1 difficulty, 6 control, +2 high block. After this card is committed due to a stun ability, or to pay the cost of your ability, your opponent commits 1 foundation. We have Face Splitter, a Yoshimitsu attack, which is the same artwork that was used in the mats for Soul Calibur that came out with the draft events. 4 speed difficulty for 3 control, +2 mid block, 3 speed high for 4. Weapon, combo weapon. Keywords, Combo E. This attack gets +1 speed and +1 damage for each weapon in your card pool. And Void E. If your opponent is at Desperation, draw 1 card. And lastly, we have another Dandy of the Seas, Maxi Foundation. Alright, we have a Soul in Purgatory, Siegfried Foundation. 3 difficulty, 5 control, +3 high block. R, flip, after your opponent plays an attack, you may play the first enhance during its enhanced step. Playable while committed. E, commit, discard 2 cards, your opponent discards 1 card. Another Noteworthy Opponents, Mitsurugi Foundation. Another A Dad's Great Cheers. Finally, our first ultra rare of the box, Guilty Throne, an Ivy attack with some cool artwork of her laying the smackdown on Taki. Don't appreciate that. Taki's my girl. 7 difficulty, 3 control, +3 low block, 6 speed mid for 7. It's a whopper. Fury and weapon keywords. E, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You may remove the revealed cards. If you do, add 2 cards from your discard pile to the top of your deck in any order, which is going to obviously let you make passing checks a lot easier for the rest of the turn. So you can kind of set yourself up, put some 6 controls there on the top, and make sure that your next attacks will go through. And also Void E, draw 3 cards, or you can just draw the cards if you want them. So pretty cool. Next we have Forged from Soul Edge, a Taki Foundation. Again, really cool artwork. 1 difficulty, 5 control, +2 mid block, weapon keyword. After you partially block a weapon attack with this card, it deals 0 damage. E, commit. If this is the only attack in your card pool, it gets +2 damage. If it is completely blocked by a weapon card, it still deals 2 damage. Forged to Defeat Evil. Once again, the Sophia Foundation. Another Reborn Grinder. Another Banished and Broken. Another The Azure Nightmare. And another Dandy of the Seas. The second pack that's ended with a Dandy of the Sea card. Alright, let's keep it rocking and rolling. Alright, we have the original Mechanical Ninja, a Yoshimitsu Foundation. 2 difficulty, 5 control, plus 3 low block. Breaker 1 in weapon keywords. R, card pool. After you play this card, your next check to play a weapon card gets plus 2. E, make a 4 check. Your mid attack gets plus 1 damage. E, make a 4 check. Your high attack gets plus 1 speed. Pretty cool. We have our first character card, Siegfried. Let's take a look at him real quick. 6 difficulty, 6 control, plus 0 mid block. He's a 6-hander with 27 health. His abilities are R, after you block with a foundation card, add it to your staging area. E, make a 4 check. This attack gets plus 3 or minus 2 damage, and its damage cannot receive any more bonuses or penalties. Your opponent may flip 1 foundation to cancel this effect. You notice a lot of Siegfried's abilities give the opponent the option to flip their foundations to cancel them, which sounds like it would be better for them for you, but remember, eventually they're going to run out of foundations, and they're not going to want to keep flipping their foundations, losing their ability. But this is a good bait, because this is something they really want to stop. Because usually, if an opponent plays an attack, they will boost it multiple times with multiple E's. So, play this out there, and it's like, you want to keep pumping that thing up? You want to lose foundations? Huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. So, Siegfried's a cool card. Next, we have Fight Like You Mean It, a Mitsurugi action. 3 difficulty, 5 control, weapon keyword. E, remove. If your stun or weapon attack is not blocked, your next attack gets plus 4 damage, is unblockable. This is the very definition of a bait card. This says to your opponent, block this attack. And R, remove. After your opponent plays an action card or stun ability, they discard 1 card. Our next rare is Manji Sword and Fuma Blade. This is Taki's weapon, so you can see our first weapon asset card here. 2 difficulty, 6 control, plus 1 mid block. Unique weapon. R, once per turn, make a 7 check. After you play a weapon card, your opponent destroys 1 foundation. That's really good. E, make a 5 check. If you have 3 or more weapon cards in your card pool, draw a card. Another Ninja Outcast. Another Lower Great Wall. Another Forged to Defeat Evil. Crimson Vortex. Orphaned Alchemist. And Demon Mutation, a Nightmare Foundation. 2 difficulty, 5 control, plus 1 low block. Desperation Breaker 1 is the keyword. E, commit. This attack gets plus X damage. X equals the attack's printed speed. Only playable if this attack's printed damage is exactly double its printed speed. And you'll notice a lot of Nightmares cards run off that principle. They get bonuses if their damage is double its speed. So you'll see a lot of 3 speed, 6 damage, things like that. Alright, here's another one of those cards. Punishment Time. An Ivy action. It's a little kinky there, isn't it? 3 difficulty, 6 control, plus 1 mid block. Weapon keyword. While this card is in your card pool, your ranged or weapon attack gets plus 1 speed and plus 1 damage. This card does not count towards progressive difficulty. F, reveal the top 2 cards of your deck and replace them in any order. Ivy likes to mess with the top cards of your deck, as you can tell. Next, we have Ridding the World of Outsiders, a Grow Foundation. That's the deck I'm currently building, Grow off of water. 2 difficulty, 5 control, plus 3 high block. E, commit. Your next attack gets plus 2 speed and plus 2 damage. E, flip. This attack gets plus 1 speed and plus 1 damage, playable while committed. So again, this is another one of these. Commit it, flip it, use the other ability. Another Defeating the Tanegashima. Mitsurugi Foundation. Our shiny for the pack is Wind Embrace and Ivy Attack. 5 difficulty, 3 control, 3 speed high for 6, throw and weapon keywords. E, discard the top card of your deck, your opponent loses 1 vitality. E, discard the top card of your deck, gain 2 vitality. Another Black Serpent, maxi attack. Another Tasked by Hephaestus. Another Malfestation. Alright, again, apologies to any Chinese viewers. Mei Gui Hua, a Zhonghua attack. 4 difficulty, 3 control, +1 low block. 3 speed mid for 3 damage. Powerful 2, safe, stun 1, and weapon keywords. While this attack is in your card pool, your other attacks with a printed damage of 3 get +1 speed and +1 damage. And again, all her attacks have 3 damage. And E, add 1 copy of Mei Gui Hua from your discard pile to your card pool. There you go. Another Demon Mutation. And you know what? If you have to go, I think this is probably the best way to do it. Heaven to Hell. A Sophitia attack. 4 speed, I keep saying speed, I don't know why. 4 difficulty, 3 control, +2 high block. Stun 1 and throw keywords. 3 speed high for 4. If this attack deals less than its printed damage, which is very possible considering it's a throw, flip one of your opponent's committed assets or foundations. Ready? Let's keep moving along here. Alright, I can see a character card. We got my man Nightmare. Check out this bad boy. Edgelord Supremo. 6 difficulty, 6 control, +0 mid block. He's a 6-hander with 29 health. His abilities are as follows. Your face-up attacks with printed damage exactly double their printed speed. Told you, get +2 damage. R, once per turn. After your blocked attack resolves, add it to your hand to play again. E, if your attack is blocked, your opponent discards the top 3 cards of their deck. Your opponent loses 1 vitality for each attack discarded this way. Nightmare is definitely playing a battle of attrition game. Kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't. You don't block an attack, you obviously take damage. You do block an attack, you're going to face a lot of other stuff too. Another Noteworthy Opponents. Another Suffer My Bloodlust. And our shiny is a Siegfried action. Your path ends here. There you go. Is a 2 difficulty, 5 control, +1 high block. Says R, card pool, remove. After you block with this card, your opponent flips 2 foundations. Your opponent may discard 1 card to cancel this effect. E, remove. This attack gets +X or -X damage. X equals the number of your opponent's face-down foundations. Your opponent may flip 2 foundations to cancel this effect. That's another thing about all of Siegfried's stuff. Yes, you can flip your cards or discard them to cancel his abilities, but he has abilities like this that will use those flipped cards against you. Again, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Appropriate since Siegfried and Nightmare are technically the same person. Alright, we have the Agent in Black, a Grow Foundation. 0 difficulty, 5 control, good spam foundation. +3 mid block. E flip, E flip, remove 1 face down card from your card pool. Another the Azure Nightmare. Another Heaven to Hell. Zen Blade, a Mitsurugi attack. 4 difficulty, 3 control, +1 low block. 4 speed high for 2, stun 1, weapon, combo, weapon. Combo E, if you have added any number of cards to your staging area this turn, this attack gets +2 to its stun rating, which would make it a stun of 3. E, make a 5 check, this attack gets +3 damage. We have Fuma's Shadow, a Taki Foundation. 2 difficulty, 5 control, +3 high block. E, lose 2 vitality. If this is the only attack in its owner's card pool, it gets +2 or -2 speed. Desperation F, destroy, discard 1 card from either card pool, and another Forged from Soul Edge. Alright, we have a Soul in Purgatory. Not sure if we read this card already. So forgive me if we already did. It's a 3 difficulty, 5 control, plus 3 high block. R flip, after your opponent plays an attack, you may play the first enhance during its enhance step. Playable while committed. E commit, discard 2 cards. Your opponent discards 1 card. Next up, we have another Fight Like You Mean It. Mitsurugi action. Another Burning with Revenge. And our second ultra rare, Kali Yuga, which is Keelik's weapon. Like I said, some of the weapons will be ultra rares. Asset card, obviously. 3 difficulty, 6 control, plus 2 mid block, unique weapon. E commit, if you have 6 or fewer foundations, add 1 safe or weapon attack from your card pool to your hand. R commit, after one of your foundations leaves your staging area or is committed due to your opponent's effect, your opponent adds 1 foundation to their card pool. Another Last of the Ling Sheng Su. Another Orphaned Alchemist. Another Agent in Black. Another Redemption. We have Destiny Awakened, a Keelik Foundation. 2 difficulty, 5 control, plus 4 low block. R, destroy 1 foundation. After this card is added to your staging area, gain 3 vitality. E, if there are 6 or fewer foundations in your staging area, your safe or weapon attack gets plus 1 speed. Then we have, oh boy, it's a mouthful, Tenpu Kosai Ryu Kai Fighting Style, a Mitsurugi Foundation. 1 difficulty, 5 control, plus 3 low block, weapon keyword. R, discard pile, interesting. After you check this card during your attack's enhanced step, it gets plus 2 damage or gains stun 2. E, flip, your stun or weapon attack gains plus 1 speed. Okay. Next pack, we have another Punishment Time. Another Pure and Holy Warrior. Another Coiling Contempt. Our shiny is Warrior of a Lost Clan, a Yoshimitsu Foundation. 2 difficulty, 6 control, plus 3 mid block, unique and weapon keywords. E, commit, switch this weapon's attack speed and damage values. E, flip, if there are 3 or more weapon cards in your card pool, destroy 1 of your opponent's foundations. Another Dandy of the Seas. Another Banished and Broken. Another Face Splitter. Calamitous Judgment, a grow attack. There. 3 difficulty, 3 control, plus 3 mid block, 3 speed high for 3. Lots of 3s here. And you'll see how a lot of the Zhonghua and Grow cards have a lot of synergy together. Grow, multiple 1, so it's a multiple only for Grow. Reversal and weapon keywords. E, opponent's turn, your opponent loses 1 vitality for each card in your card pool. Another Desperate for Redemption. And a Lilitu's Ingress, Zasalamel attack. 5 difficulty, 3 control, plus 1 mid block, with the Fury, Reversal, and weapon keywords. 3 speed mid for 5. E, discard 1 momentum. This attack gets plus X damage. X equals the difference between its current speed and printed speed. E, seal 1 of your opponent's foundations. This attack gets plus X speed. X equals the printed difficulty of the sealed foundation. Almost done with the first half of our first box. Right, another Adad's Great Shears. Another My Resolve Will Never Falter. Another The Original Mechanical Ninja. And this is interesting because this happened in a lot of the booster packs in the draft event as well. So yes, there is no rare in this pack because Cleansed by Blood, which is an uncommon, is foil. And foils are not supposed to be uncommon. There's an interesting little printing error that we have some foil uncommons that nobody intended. 2 difficulty, 4 control, plus 2 mid block. E, lose 2 vitality. If your attack is blocked, your next non-throw attack gets plus 2 damage. E, remove. This attack gets minus X speed. X equals its printed speed, playable while committed. Good card. Another Redemption. Another Fuma's Shadow. Have Maternal Swordsmanship, Zhonghua Foundation. 2 difficulty, 5 control, +3 mid-block. Flip, ready 1 foundation that has not been readied this combat phase. Your attack with a printed damage of 3 gets +2 speed or +2 damage. Another Crimson Vortex. Another the Azure Nightmare. And another Calamitous Judgment. Here we have another Adad's Great Shears. Another Defeating the Tanegashima. Another Fight Like You Mean It. Our rare is Guardian's Judgment, a Sophidia attack with her doing a Shoryuken, basically. Pretty cool. 5 difficulty, 3 control, +2 high block, 4 speed mid for 6. Safe and slam keywords. Ironic that the Shoryuken is the safe keyword. R, discard 1 momentum. After this attack resolves, remove it and add 1 copy of Guardian's Judgment from your discard pile to your hand. E, this attack gets +1 or -1 damage. Another Black Serpent. Another Dirty Bow. Another Mei Gui Hua. Another Destiny Awakened. Another Malfestation. And another Zenblade. Oops. Oh, Zenblade, where'd you go? Okay, I'm back. Alright, we have another Fight Like You Mean It. Another Punishment Time. Another Pure and Holy Warrior. Another ultra rare. We have the Voice from the Abyss. Zosalamel's super attack. Just like Street Fighter, you'll notice that I think the majority, if not all, of the ultra rare attacks are the character's supers from the game, where Zosalamel does his best Zawardo! 6 difficulty, 3 control, +0 mid block, 6 speed mid for 7 damage, Fury, reversal, and weapon keywords. E, discard 1 momentum, seal all non-character cards in both staging areas. E, opponent's turn, seal your opponent's character. That's really good! Another Tempu Kosai Ryukai fighting style. Manji Ninjutsu, Yoshimitsu Foundation. 2 difficulty, 5 control, +3 mid-block. Weapon. First F, make a 7 check. Add the top card of your deck to your momentum. If your character is Yoshimitsu, you may gain 4 vitality instead. F, once per turn, discard 1 momentum. Add 1 weapon card from your discard pile to the top of your deck. Essential to run 4 of these if you plan on playing Yoshimitsu. Another Zenblade. Another Skull Chopper. Another Agent in Black. And another Banished and Broken. Alright, that's the first half of our first box out of the way. We'll put these cards to the side, and just like always, at the end of the video, we'll show you all the shinies together at once. Okay, we have another Ridding the World of Outsiders. Another Tricked Ya. Another The Original Mechanical Ninja. Our shiny is Ninja Cannon. Super cool looking Taki attack. Look at that, doing her best Dragon Ball Z move. 5 difficulty, 3 control, +1 mid block. EX2 and punch keywords, 3 speed mid for 6. E, lose 2 vitality. This attack gets +2 damage. Discard it after it resolves. Only playable if this is the only attack in your card pool and you have not discarded any cards from your card pool this turn. Another Maternal Swordsmanship. Another Demon Mutation. Another Fog Blanket. Another Forged to Defeat Evil. Another Heaven to Hell. And another Lower Great Wall. We have Adad's Great Shears. Suffer My Bloodlust. Punishment Time. Our shiny is a rare Puppet of the Cursed Sword, Siegfried Foundation. 2 difficulty, 4 control, +2 low block. R, commit. After your opponent plays an attack, discard the top card of your deck. If you discarded a foundation, add it to your staging area committed. If you did not discard a foundation, ready this card. Your opponent may flip one foundation to cancel this effect. Another Megway Hua. Another Demon Mutation. Another Heaven to Hell. Forge from Soul Edge. Soul Eater. That's something different entirely. Forge to Defeat Evil. Reborn Grinder. Right, we have My Resolve Will Never Falter. We have the original Mechanical Ninja. A Dad's Great Shears. Oh, yes! I wanted to pull this card, and I'm so glad I did. We have Sublimating Blade, a Zhanghua UR. This is one of, if not the, highest value cards in the set, but it's perfect for my Grow Water deck that I'm building, so I'm so happy I pulled it. 4 difficulty, 2 control, +1 high block, 5 speed mid for 3. Keywords are Fury, multiple 2, safe, and weapon. E, you may discard attacks with a printed damage of 3 or less from your card pool, in addition to momentum to pay for this attack's multiple cost, which is really, really good. Discard 1 momentum. This attack gains stun 3 or commit one of your opponent's foundations. And the reason that's so good in Grow is because one of Grow's character abilities lets you discard cards in lieu of paying multiple costs. And this lets you discard cards from your card pool in lieu of paying multiple costs. So you could have multiple cards that you played due to Grow's ability, and then you could pay for the multiples of Submitting Blade with the cards in your card pool that you used for the previous multiple packs. So it's all about spamming the field, and I love it. Did I go through the entire pack? I got so excited. No, I'm sorry. I lost track because I got so excited I pulled that card. Reborn Grinder. Megway Hua. Last of the Ling Xing Su. Fuma's Shadow. Destiny Awakened. And Calamitous Judgment. Or I just read you the same cards again because I got so hyped I got distracted. I apologize. Okay, we have another Tricked Ya. A Zhanghua character card. So let's take a look at her. 6 difficulty, 6 control, +0 mid-block. She's a 7-hander, but she only has 19 health, so you can have a lot of cards in your hand, but she's very squishy, typical for UFS. R, twice per turn. After an attack is blocked, you may play one attack with a printed damage of 3, no check necessary, that's the important part. After this attack resolves, you may not play a reversal attack to this attack. And E, twice per turn, your attack gains stun 1. Pretty darn good. You can see how our own cards feed into each other because of that. Another Soul in Purgatory. Our shiny for the pack is Kafazil. It's Zosalamel's Scythe. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. 2 difficulty, 5 control, +3 high block. Unique and weapon keywords. E, commit, seal one of your opponent's foundations. R, make a 4 check. After your opponent plays an ability on a foundation during the enhanced step, this attack gains -1 speed. Another Redemption. Another Destiny Awakened. Another Tempu Kosai Ryu fighting style. Another Black Serpent. Another Tasked by Hephaestus. And another Malfestation. Alright, looks like the other side of the box is where it's at, baby. I'm pulling some good stuff now. Alright, we got another character card. We got Keelik. Let's take a look at the poster boy, Mr. Protagonist here. 6 difficulty, 6 control, +0 mid-block. 5-hander for 33 health, so a little less cards in hand, but a lot more health. He's a beefy boy. Each ability on this character is only playable once per turn. R, reveal 1 attack from your hand. After your safe or weapon attack resolves, add it to your hand. E, if you have 6 or fewer foundations, your next attack gets -2 difficulty. E, if you have 3 or fewer foundations, your next card gets -3 difficulty. Pretty darn good. Another noteworthy opponent. Another Coiling Contempt. Our rare is a Ivy Foundation, English Aristocrat, with Ivy looking good like she always does. 2 difficulty, 5 control, +1 high block. E, commit. Your attack with 2 or fewer printed keywords gets +3 speed. If it deals damage, gain 3 vitality. R, flip. After you reveal any number of cards from the top of your deck, gain 3 vitality. Azure Nightmare. Black Serpent. Heaven to Hell. Ninja Outcast. Zen Blade. And Manji Ninjutsu. Another Noteworthy Opponent. Another Punishment Time. Another Coiling Contempt. Our shiny is a Grow action. Atone for the Sin of Weakness. 2 difficulty, 5 control, +2 high block. E, remove. If this attack's printed damage is 4 or less, destroy one of your opponent's assets. If you did, draw a card. R, remove. After your opponent plays an ability that modifies the speed or damage of an attack, which happens all the time, draw 2 cards. Another Crimson Vortex. Another the Azure Nightmare. Another Calamitous Judgment. Last of the Ling Shang Su. Orphaned Alchemist. And the Agent in Black. Alright, we're getting to the end of our first box now. Alright, we have Focus and Release. Talking Action. Defeating the Tanegashima. Ridding the World of Outsiders. Another ultra rare. We have Krita Yuga. Zhanghua's Sword. Unique weapon keywords. E, twice per turn. This attack gets +2 damage. This attack gets +2 to its stun rating. Sorry, and so it's the same damage speed all the time. E, twice per turn. If your attack is a printed damage of 3, ready 1 foundation that has not been readied this combat phase, and your attack gets +3 damage. Another Banished and Broken. Malfestation. Tenpu Kosai blah 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 fighting style. Fog Blanket. I'm just going to call it the fighting style card to save us some time. Maternal Swordsmanship and Skull Chopper. Right, 4 more packs to go for this box. Ooh, slipped out of my hands. Okay. Burning with Revenge, Maxi Foundation. Another Focus and Release. Our rare is a Maxi Attack, Snake Wing Sabat. 4 difficulty, 3 control, +1 mid block, 2 speed high for 5. Fury and Kick keywords. If you have more momentum than your opponent, draw a card. E, add 1 foundation from your card pool to your momentum. This attack gets multiple 1. Those are both E's. Sorry if I didn't say the first time. Another Skull Chopper. Another Agent in Black. Another Banished and Broken. Another Redemption. Another Fuma's Shadow. The original Mechanical Ninja. And Maternal Swordsmanship. Okay, we have a Soul in Purgatory. Fight Like You Mean It. Burning with Revenge. Our rare is Rekimaru and Mekimaru. I believe this is Taki's other weapon card. I think the last one was her weapon too, unless I'm mistaken. 1 difficulty, 5 control, +1 mid block. Unique and weapon keywords. R, make a 6 check. After any number of cards, leave a card pool during the combat phase, draw a card. E, commit, your attack gets +X damage. X equals the total number of cards that have left either card pool this combat phase. We have Desperate for Redemption, Fuma's Shadow, Make Way Hua, Cast by Hephaestus, Face Splitter, and Lower Great Wall. Alright, we have Punishment Time. We pulled Sophitia character card. Let's take a look at her real quick. reading the character cards will give you a little more context later when we start, when you're paying attention to what the character's cards do. 6 difficulty, 6 control, plus 0 mid-block. She is a 6-hander for 28 health, which is pretty good. R, make a forecheck. After an attack is blocked, commit one of your opponent's foundations. E, this attack gets +2 or -2 speed. If it deals less than its printed damage, commit one of your opponent's foundations. Have another Trickya. Our shiny is Rook Splitter, a Siegfried attack. 5 difficulty, 3 control, +1 high block, 4 speed mid for 5. Powerful 2, stun 2, and weapon keywords. E, your opponent flips 2 foundations. Your opponent may discard 1 card to cancel this effect. See, it's only like a circle. Destiny Awakened. Tasked by Hephaestus. Lilith Ingress. Kai Fighting Style, Manji Ninjutsu, and Zenblade. Why do I keep dropping Zenblade? What does that mean? It's gotta mean something. I have no Zen. My feng shui is all off. Alright, our last pack of this box. Alright. Focus and Release. Ridding the World of Outsiders. Suffer My Bloodlust. Our last pack, we get another ultra rare, which is a Yoshimitsu action. Shiki Soku Zeku. His little spinning attack, really cool. Weapon keyword, of course. All his stuff is around weapon keywords. R, remove. After you make a check, it gets +2. E, remove. Discard 1 weapon card. Make a 7 check. Remove this attack. Oh boy, that's good. Just get that attack off my field. Yoshimitsu says no. Another Dirty Bow. Manji Ninjutsu. Lilith's Ingress. Forge to Defeat Evil. Dandy of the Seas, and Calamitous Intent. So, that is the end of our first box of Soul Calibur 6. Joining us for part 3, where we will crack open the second box. Hey everyone, welcome back to our UFS Soul Calibur 6 unboxing video. We're about to crack open box number 2, so let's not waste any time. Okay, we got our Aswell box topper, as like last time. Alright, 24 boosters, 12 and 12. Let's start off. Alright, Noteworthy Opponent, Pure and Holy Warrior, Suffer My Bloodlust, Manji Sword and Fuma Blade. Is this the one we pulled last time? I think this is the one we pulled last time. I made a mistake. I called it Taki's weapon card. That's Yoshimitsu's weapon card, and I apologized. Zenblade, Fuma's Shadow, Forged from Soul Edge, Ninja Outcast, Lower Great Wall, and Forge to Defeat Evil. This being our second booster, we're going to see a lot more repeats than we did the first time, obviously. Right, we have the original Mechanical Ninja, defeating the Tanegashima, ridding the world of outsiders. Our shiny is another Wind Embrace, the Ivy attack. Another Manji Ninjutsu, Lilith's Ingress, Forge to Defeat Evil, Dandy of the Seas, Calamitous Judgment, and Desperate for Redemption. Oh, we have a character card. We have my girl Taki. See what she does. 6 difficulty, 6 control, plus 0 mid-block. 6-hander for 28 health. E, if this is the only attack in its owner's card pool, it gets +3 or -3 speed. R, once per turn, after a blocked attack resolves, discard all cards from both card pools and draw 1 card. Another defeating the Tanegashima. Trickya. Our shiny is Your Path Ends Here, the Siegfried action. Calamitous Judgment. Desperate for Redemption. Lilitu's Ingress, Agent Black, Azure Nightmare, Heaven to Hell. Defeating the Tanegashima, a Dad's Great Shears, sorry. That's the Ivy Foundation, Coiling Contempt. Another ultra rare. We pulled another Krita Yuga, Zhanghwa's weapon asset. Orphan Alchemist, Crimson Vortex, Lower Great Wall, Desperate for Redemption, Last of the Ling Shang Su, and Dirty Bow. The original Mechanical Ninja, Ridding the World of Outsiders, My Resolve Will Never Falter. Our shiny is the Yoshimitsu Foundation, Warrior of a Lost Clan, Destiny Awakened, Malfestation, Zenblade, Dandy of the Seas, Banished and Broken, Face Splitter. Almost said Fade Splitter, like Hawkeye. Fade Splitter. Alright, come on. There we go. Here we have Burning with Revenge. Tricked Ya. My Resolve Will Never Falter. Another Cleansed by Blood. Forged to Defeat Evil. Reborn. Grinder. Banished and Broken. The Azure Nightmare. Dandy of the Seas, and Fog Blanket. Right, we have Fight Like You Mean It. Grow, the character that I'm building. Let's take a quick look at him. 6 difficulty, 6 control, plus 0 mid-block. 6-hander with 29 health. That's pretty high for a 6-hander. E, your next attack gets +1 speed and +1 damage. Your attack, your current attack. And then your next attack gets +1 speed and +1 damage. Grow is like the baseline for how this set is designed. Like I talked about before with the multiple cards in the card pool and building longer chains. And E, once per turn, if this attack's printed damage is 4 or less, you may discard 1 card from your hand in addition to momentum to pay for its multiple cost. So just like that Zhanghwa card we saw earlier, if the multiple cost is 1, all you have to do is discard a card to play it, which is really helpful when you don't have momentum like in the early game because you haven't had an attack turn yet. So that's Grow. I really like him. Another Pure and Holy Warrior. Another Sophitia Rukin, Guardian's Judgment. That's our shiny. Forge from Soul Edge. Redemption. Demon Mutation. Black Serpent. Dirty Bow. Meigui Hua. Soul in Purgatory, A Dad's Great Shears, Punishment Time. Ooh, okay. We have managed to pull the 2 big URs of this set before we got Supplementing Blade, and now we have Forbidden Moonset. Keelix's super move in the game is his ultra rare attack. 5 difficulty, 3 control, plus 2 high block, 3 speed high for 6. Fury, safe, and weapon keywords. E, this attack loses safe for the rest of the turn and gains powerful 5. So again, very much like his soul charge in the game. Losing safety for damage, high risk, high reward. E, add one of your opponent's foundations to their hand. If you have 6 or fewer foundations, you may add 1 card from your hand to your momentum. What a godlike card. I'm so happy we pulled it. Tasked by Hephaestus. Malfestation, Meigui Hua, Demon Mutation, Heaven to Hell, Forge from Soul Edge. So we've already pulled, as far as I'm concerned, like the 2 best ultra rares in the set. That's pretty cool. Alright, next we have Tricked Ya. Noteworthy Opponent. My resolve will never falter. Our shiny is Ivy Blade, Ivy Sword. Asset. 2 difficulty, 5 control, plus 2 high block. Unique and weapon keywords. R, lose 2 vitality. After you play a ranged or weapon attack, reveal the top card of your deck. If the revealed card has 2 or fewer keywords, your attack gets plus 2 speed. Desperation E, commit, draw a card. The Agent in Black. Dirty Bow. Orphaned Alchemist. Skull Chopper. Ryu Fighting Style. And Lilitu's Ingress. Alright, Coiling Contempt, Ivy Foundation. Tricked Ya. Another Zhonghua character card. See? This. Okay, I'm happy to see this. I needed this card for my Grow deck. It's Grow's Weapon. His asset card is our shiny, rare Erendite Replica. 2 difficulty, 5 control, plus 3 mid-block. Breaker 3 unique and weapon keyword. R, commit. After an attack is played, it gets plus 1 or minus 2 to its multiple rating. Deadlock E, your attack gets plus 2 speed and plus 2 damage. Have Orphaned Alchemist. Agent in Black. Redemption. Destiny Awakened. Ryu Fighting Style. And Black Serpent. Alright. Punishment Time. Soul in Purgatory. Pure and Holy Warrior. Our shiny is a rare Rushing Waterfall Keyluk attack. Some pretty cool artwork there. Keyluk looking very intense. 4 difficulty, 3 control, plus 3 mid attack, plus 3 block, mid block, sorry. 4 speed mid for 3 damage. Safe weapon and combo weapon keywords. Combo E, reveal 1 safe or weapon attack from your hand. Your next card ignores progressive difficulty, only playable if you have 6 or fewer foundations. E, draw 2 cards, only playable if you have played at least 2 copies of this attack this turn. Demon Mutation. Fog Blanket. Forge to Defeat Evil. Heaven to Hell. Lower Great Wall. Ninja Outcast. Alright, and the last pack of the last pack of the first half of the box, we have Focus and Release. Noteworthy Opponent. Punishment Time. Our ultra rare is Deep Scar. Siegfried attack. Is super from the game. 5 difficulty, 2 control, plus 0 mid block. 6 speed mid for 6 with the Breaker 3, Fury, and weapon keywords. E, discard 1 momentum. Unflip up to 3 of your opponent's face-down foundations. This attack gets plus X damage. X equals the total printed control values of the unflipped cards. Your opponent may flip 3 foundations to cancel this effect. Very interesting. Fuma's Shadow. Maternal Swordsmanship. Crimson Vortex. Azure Nightmare. Calamitous Judgment. Last of the Ling Shang Su. Alright, we have Coiling Contempt. Another Nightmare character card. Noteworthy Opponent. Our shiny is a rare Kafziel, Zosalamel's Scythe. Last of the Ling Shang Su. Whoa! Orphaned Alchemist went all the way over there, but you know what it looks like. The Agent in Black. Redemption. Destiny Awakened. And Ryu Fighting Style. Alright, as you can see, we're burning through this second box. We might be able to get this all done in one video. Alright, so the last 12 packs we have to open are coming up next. Here we go. Burning with Revenge. Punishment Time. Ridding the World of Outsiders. Our shiny is English Aristocrat, the Ivy Foundation. The Agent in Black. Dirty Bow. Orphaned Alchemist. Skull Chopper. Ryu Fighting Style. And Lilitu's Ingress. Fight Like You Mean It. Punishment Time. Pure and Holy Warrior. Another Atone for the Sins of Weakness, the Grow action. Redemption. Fuma's Shadow. Eternal Swordsmanship. Crimson Vortex. The Azure Nightmare. And Calamitous Judgment. Judgment Time. Alright, we have the original Mechanical Ninja, a Soul in Purgatory, Fight Like You Mean It. Aha! Our next Ultra Rare is Gro's Ultra Rare Chevalier Malfait. We're happy to pull this. 6 difficulty, 3 control, +1 low block, 5 speed mid for 4 with the Fury, multiple 1, ranged, and weapon keywords. E, if you have played this attack's multiple ability, draw a card. E, discard 1 momentum. For the rest of this turn, you may discard 1 card from your hand in addition to momentum each time you pay the cost to play a multiple ability. You know, again with the Zhanghua card, just multiples on multiples on multiples. Demon Mutation, Fog Blanket, Forge to Defeat Evil, Heaven to Hell, Lower Great Wall, and Ninja Outcast. Ridding the World of Outsiders, A Dad's Great Shears, defeating the Tanegashima. Our shiny is the Maxi Rare Attack, Snakewing Sabat, Ryu Fighting Style, Manji Ninjutsu, Zen Blade. I've returned my Zen, it didn't fly away this time. Skull Chopper, Agent in Black, Banished and Broken. Right, we have Pure and Holy Warrior, A Dad's Great Shears, My Resolve Will Never Falter. Our shiny is another Rekimaru and Mikimaru, the Taki weapon asset. Meigui Hua, Last of the Ling Shang Su, Fuma's Shadow, Destiny Awakened, Calamitous Judgment, and Maternal Swordsmanship. Right, we have Ridding the World of Outsiders. We got a Yoshimitsu character card. Let's take a look at him. 6 difficulty, 6 control, +0 mid block. 5-hander with 29 health. That's a lot of health for a 5-hander. E, make a 5 check. Your next printed high attack gets +3 damage. Your next printed mid attack gets +3 damage. R, once per turn, after you make a check, that check gets +2. If the check card was a weapon card, draw 2 cards. Focus and Release. Our rare is Rook Splitter, Siegfried Attack. Desperate for Redemption. Ninja Outcast. Dirty Bow. Destiny Awakened. Tasked by Hephaestus. Lilitu's Ingress. Alright, we have Suffer My Bloodlust, Fight Like You Mean It, Punishment Time. Dope. Our next Ultra Rare is Dark Reconquista Triumph, where Nightmare gets on his badass demon horse in his super move from the game. 5 difficulty, 2 control, +1 mid block, 4 speed mid for 8 damage, again double, 4 and 8. Ally, Charge, Fury, and combo attack keywords. This attack cannot be partially blocked, which means you have to block it with a mid block. Combo E, discard 1 momentum. This attack gets plus 8 damage. Only playable if the attack immediately preceding this attack has a printed damage that is exactly double its printed speed, which is very easy to get with Nightmare, so you're looking at a very easy to get 16 damage. They better hope they block that with the mid attack, because you can't block it otherwise. That is the definition of a super rare card, because it has a really good effect. Black Serpent, Heaven to Hell, Ninja Outcast, Zenblade, Manji Ninjutsu, and Reborn Grinder. Alright, we have a Zasalamel character card right off the bat on top. 6 difficulty, 6 control, plus 0 mid-block. 5-hander with 35 health. Ooh, he is a beefy boy. E, once per turn, this attack gets minus 5 speed. That's a lot. E, this attack gets plus X damage. X equals the difference between its speed and its printed speed. R, after your opponent's blocked attack resolves, play a reversal from your discard pile as a reversal. Remove the played attack after it resolves or leaves the card pool. Pretty good. We have another Tricked Ya. Another Burning with Revenge. Our shiny is the rare Wandering Pirate, the Maxi Foundation. Malfestation. Face Splitter. Dandy of the Seas. Redemption. Reborn Grinder. And Fog Blanket. Alrighty, we are down to our last 3 packs. Maybe we can squeeze one more ultra rare out of there. Let's see. Alright, we have an Ivy character card. 6 difficulty, 6 control, plus 0 mid-block. 6-hander with 30 health. E, twice per turn, lose 1 vitality, reveal the top card of your deck. You may remove the revealed card. If you do, add the top card of your discard pile to the top of your deck. R, twice per turn. After an attack with 2 or fewer printed keywords deals damage, gain 2 vitality, you may draw 1 card. Focus and Release. Coiling Contempt. Our shiny is a rare Guardian of the Spirit Sword. Zasalamel Foundation. Malfestation. Ryu Fighting Style. Fog Blanket. Maternal Swordsmanship. Skull Chopper, and the Azure Nightmare. My Resolve Will Never Falter. Soul in Purgatory. Pure and Holy Warrior. Imperial Guard is our shiny, the Zhanghua Foundation. Crimson Vortex. Orphaned Alchemist. Demon Mutation. Black Serpent. Tasked by Hephaestus. And Soul Chopper. Alright, one more to go. Let's see what we can close out with. Something good, I hope. Right, we have a Soul in Purgatory. Burning with Revenge. My Resolve Will Never Falter. Yes! Yes! Our last pack, we pulled another Supplementing Blade, the highest value ultra rare in the set, and we have pulled 2 of them, 1 in each box. Booyah! I'm so happy, because I need 3 of those cards in my deck, and I've got 2 now. Ha 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 ha. Alright, that's enough of that. Fuma's Shadow. Megway Hua. Tasked by Hephaestus. Face Splitter. Lower Great Wall, and Banished and Broken. Alright, so we have opened all 2 boxes of our Soul Calibur 6. We're going to show you all the shiny cards together like we always do, so you can see what these bad boys look lined up next to each other. Alright everyone, let's see our shinies all together. They can barely fit on the one tray together. We got our 2 box toppers. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 ultra rares, and the rest of these are rares. This is a crazy amount of value from only 2 booster boxes. As you can tell, we have a couple really good places we can start here for building decks from these two boxes. We got a fantastic start to a Zhanghua deck if we want, with her 2 weapons and her 2 ultra rares and her 2 foundations. We can also have a decent start to a Siegfried deck with his ultra rare right there, and 2 of his rare attacks right there, and 1 of his rare foundations, 2 of his rare actions. As I said before, Grow works really well with Zhanghua, so we can have a good start to there too with his 2 actions and 1 of his ultra rares. Decent start to Nightmare, decent start to Taki. We got a couple of the Taki's weapons, we got 1 of her rare attacks, so we got several different avenues we can go from just from these 2 booster boxes. Alright, well, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. We hope you enjoyed our latest UFS unboxing video. Now for the part you're all excited for the most. We have another contest like we have with our previous UFS unboxing videos. This time we have, for the first place winner, 1 sealed box of Soul Calibur 6 that will be yours to enjoy. That is 24 booster packs of Soul Calibur 6. And then our second and third place runner-ups will win this awesome looking Yoshimitsu mat that was given away for the draft events at Soul Calibur 6's release at game stores across the country. So if you weren't able to attend one, or if you were able to attend one but not place high enough to get one, then we got you covered. So there will be a link in the article that will direct you to the contest. It will tell you what date you have until to enter. So please enter the contest to make sure you win. You can't win it if you're not in it. And that's about it. Thank you so much for joining us for another UFS video. And once again, a big, huge thank you to Jasco Games for providing us the product to make these videos. They're a great company. UFS is a great game. And remember, always go to your friendly local game store first to purchase product, find players. And if there's nobody playing the game you want, whether it's, Transformers, UFS, whatever it is, if no one's doing it, you do it yourself, start your own community, get people playing. Alright, so once again, thank you for joining us. This is Kevin from Daily Esports, signing out.